What's up, pedalheads? It's your main man, Eddie Monster here, welcoming you all to another exciting edition of 5 Minutes or Less. That's right, we've got a good one for all of you this week. That's right, we are checking out an album that I have been looking forward to from the masters of gore metal. That's right, we could call them a death metal band, but they do not prefer that because they are gore metal masters. And of course, I am talking about the band Exhumed, who have just released their 10th studio album entitled Red Asphalt, which was released via Relapse Records. As of the time of the recording of this episode, it was the day before. So make sure you go and check it out because this album is fan-fucking-tastic. I enjoyed this one, and I liked the fact that it was a little bit different. The band really goes for such a metal feel with this album, mixing in elements of thrash, heavy metal, all sorts of the metal genre into this mishmash. And unlike previous albums, which really deal with horror-themed aspects, this one deals with something a little bit different. This deals a lot with the road. That's right, being on the road and certain things like that, because 3 of my favorite tracks on the whole entire album, tracks like Shock Trauma, Shovelhead, and this one, I gotta read this out. I'm still trying to figure out how to say it. It's symphorophilia. Okay, and if you don't know what symphorophilia is, it's basically somebody who gets off by staging accidents or watching accidents, and they get aroused by these things. That's just one of the tracks of many on this album, and it's definitely one of my favorites. It's less than 2 minutes, but it packs such a punch within those 2 minutes that you're just like, dude, I can dig it, right? Now, there are many theories as to how Matt Harvey came up with this album with tracks like Unsafe at Any Speed and Crawling from the Wreckage. I know one of the band members has stated in an interview that Matt Harvey had talked about how he lost control of the band's vehicle back in the 90s. And maybe it's taken that long to come to grips with it, but the album also is not only just about accidents and things of that nature, but it's also a metaphor for the grind that is the road, right? Like the road is being on tour and everything like that is such a grind, and it will grind you to pieces if you're not ready for it. So awesome record. Thoroughly impressed with it. It's by far one of the best. There's so many elements of metal, as I said. You can hear elements of Carcass. You can hear just so much into this record that I just loved it. I was looking forward to this from the very day that I found out that it was being released. I couldn't wait. It finally came out. I checked it out, and definitely one of my favorite albums of the year, besides Mayhem's. But anyways, you should definitely check this out if you're a fan of death metal, or as I like to say, gore metal. You need some gore to go with your metal, then I definitely suggest checking out Red Asphalt by Exhumed. So with all the grades that I gave every single track and having all of that accumulated into one, I gave the album 4.59 stars out of 5 for a final grade. You can just about find this album anywhere, right? Online, at an actual record store. You remember record stores, that place that you would go into, that you buy physical copies of media. Yeah, you can do that. You can order the album online through Relapse, through the band's website. You can find it in all those places. Just make sure you go, you check it out, you support metal music as best as you can. So that being said, check it out. Stay metal.